Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and at Sun Valley East, boys and girls are loosely defined as anyone under the age of 70.
Yes.
Get ready for a hilarious and entertaining Purim Schpiel. This skit is proudly presented by Sun Valley East's very own Jewish Heritage Club. And this is the time of year when we Yids get loose, put on funny costumes, and make lots of noise to celebrate the salvation of the Jewish people from Haman's evil plan. The Reader's Digest condensed version of our play tells the story of Purim, which is recorded in the biblical book of Esther. It is a tale of bravery, faith, and divine intervention. Queen Esther, a young Jewish woman living in Persia, or was that Boca, risks her life to plead with King Ahasuerus to save the Jews from Haman's wicked plot. With the help of cousin Mordecai, the Jewish people were saved from destruction. The play is filled with lots of puns, jokes, and slapstick comedy. There will be funny costumes, silly props, and silly people. So get ready to laugh and relax. Try not to wet your pants as we celebrate Purim Sun Valley East style. Finally, to remain true to the story, since in the book of Esther no one had a cell phone, please silence yours. And during the songs, please do not use your noisemakers. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Just one quick thing, there's a lot of empty seats in front. Please, move up if you want. No, I mean, it's like silly, have fun. I don't know if the invisible people. Please, move up if you wish. Thank you. Oh, I'm in the wrong seat.
Please remove your hat.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our different production of This Is Your Life. And now to introduce our host, who will introduce our special guest, Nicht gefilte fish.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be back for another week. And tonight we have another famous mystery guest. In fact, he is a little infamous. And he is waiting in a room backstage thinking that he is here to surprise someone else. Well, he is going to be surprised. So let's bring him out and get the show underway. Won't you have a seat in the guest of honor's chair while we bring out all of the people who figured so prominently in your life? And the first one is someone who is very close to you, your wife, Zeresh. Tell us, Zeresh, how long have you and Haman been married?
Too long.
Was it a happy marriage?
Would you be happy if you were beaten every day, pregnant every year, with 10 sons, nish good kites, all of them. Go ahead, Stan. It's not going here.
That case.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry about that.
No, more technical difficulties.
All right, your voice is strong.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for bearing with us.
Yes, thank you.
Too bad I married this rapscallion. Thought he was a Persian stallion. After our first year of fun came number one. Overworked and overburdened, seldom was I ever hurt. With everything I had to do came number two. Pleasures were not meant to me. With so much work I wasn't free. My life was dim, then I had him, number three. Oi! Haman wanted many more. I should have kicked him out the door. But there I was, and oh so sure, with number four. To serve the king as Haman tried. By now I hope he'd lost his drive. He was even more alive. Here's number five. Even though I shouted nix, he kept on adding to the mix. There I was before I knew it, number six. My health surely was in heaven with the news that there'd be seven. Another boy. I wanted a girl. Haman came and sealed my fate. He really was a rotten eight. I did not have too long to wait for. No more fingers. Then one night when full of wine, he came and gave me number 9. Another son. Oh, that ain't fun. This son of mine. Many months went by and then I wailed aloud. Not that again! I pulled my hair, I beat my chest, came number 10. Oi! I can't name them. Could you name them?
I will name them. I'll name them, everyone. The 2 is Delphon, 3 as Patha, 4 Paratha, 5 Adalia, Aridatha, Dayenu. Parmashta, Arisai, 8, Arijai, 9, and Valisatas, 10.
Dayenu, die, Dayenu, die, Dayenu, die, Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu.
Zeresh, your sons didn't want to be here tonight, and they don't send their love. Zeresh, was angetan. But Zeresh, I'm glad to see you seated next to your husband, and now we can greet our next guest. Ladies and gentlemen, won't you welcome Vashti?
Oh, darling.
We had such
Safely.
a good time together when the king was away from the palace.
That's my mom.
Oh, such a red hot lover he was.
Oh, now Zeresh. Zeresh, come.
I'm Vashti, the hot Persian queen. I'm every man's wildest dream. My body's so sexy, no man could reject me. I'm Vashti, the hot Persian queen. Ahasuerus, he is the king. Looks, give me diamonds and baubles and rings. When he wasn't looking, I wasn't home cooking. I was doing my favorite things. I'm Vashti. I'm born to be mean. My behavior can be quite obscene. When asked by King Ashi to show off my body, I told him that I wasn't free. I said no when he asked me, so he went and asked me. Now Esther's his favorite queen. We're two of a kind, but you have the wickedest mind. Though I'm here to toast you, the others will roast you, 'cause no better guy will they find. The moral of this story is clear. When life's full of candy, don't mess with no dandy, or you'll be thrown out on your rear. Thank you. And Vashti, there, Beck. You stay over there. I think this will be a good time for a break, and we will hear a word from our sponsor.
Every show needs a few jokes. So tonight's sponsor, the first one is Alka-Seltzer. Mamma mia, that's some spicy meatballs. Mamma mia, that's some spicy meatballs. Sometimes you eat more than you should, and spicy besides. Man, do you need Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer can unstuff you. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief. Zadie died, the entire family had gathered for the funeral, and were now at the shiva. The grandchildren were sitting with Bubby, seeing to her needs. Hannah, the eldest, asked gently, "How did Zadie die?" "Bubby, he looked so good last time I saw him. just a week ago. Well, Maidla, you're old enough, I can tell you the story. You, Zadie and I, well, we were still enjoying, relations. Not so often as when we were young, but for a couple of our age, we did pretty well. But because we're older now, and we had to be more careful, we decided to, once a week, we picked Sunday morning. The church a few blocks away? What was nice was Sunday, they have these bells that call the go into prayer. Boy, such bells. Zadie came up with an idea. We would, to the sound of the bells, Zadie would go in on the ding and out on the dong. Go in on the ding and out on the dong. And if it wasn't for that forcocked ice cream truck, Zadie would still be there. Sam and Esther are flying to Australia on a long holiday to celebrate their 50th anniversary. Suddenly, over the public address system, the captain announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Our engines have ceased functioning, and we will attempt an emergency landing. Luckily, I see an uncharted island below us, right on the beach. However, the odds are that we may never be rescued, and we'll have to live on the island for the rest of our lives. Thanks to the skilled flight crew, the plane lands safely on the island." An hour later, Sam turns to his wife and asks, "Esther, did we pay our Kol Nidri charity to the synagogue this year?" "No, sweetheart," she responds. "Esther, did we pay our United Jewish Israel Appeal pledge?" "No, I'm sorry, I forgot to send a check." "One last thing, Esther. Did you remember to send a check for the Jewish Care Appeal this month?" "Forgive me, Sam, I was so excited about our holiday, I didn't send that one either." Sam grabs her and gives her the biggest kiss in 40 years. Esther pulls away and says, "So why'd you kiss me?" Sam answers, "They'll find us." And our second sponsor of the evening, I can find him. Okay, so